Good morning and welcome to another beautiful day in Suffolk. So it's going to hit about 18 or 19 degrees today, so we're in a bit of a heat wave considering it's still March. But I'm doing a short walk just near Sudbury, and this is actually the edge of Cornard over here, and this is Cornard Mere. It's a nature reserve owned and managed by Suffolk Wildlife Trust. They used to have a few areas of open water, but a recent visit only a few months back, I found that a lot of the water, the reed bed, have actually covered it, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm going to head through the reserve, out the other side, and follow a path to the River Stour. I've never been along this path. It would be nice just to head over to the bridge, have a look at the river, try and see some wildlife, and then return via this pretty cool little hill here. There's a road actually up there, so I'm going to follow the hill down and then a footpath on there back to the recreation ground just in Cornard, which is where I've parked. It's only about 4.5 kilometres or so, not far, but just enjoy this lovely sunshine. This is the last of the viewpoints that you actually get of the reserve, and actually further back I could see some of the water. You just got to get into the right position. You used to be able to see it from right along the water's edge. You could look down to the lovely pool over there, but not anymore. Really lucky to see a little long-tailed tit up in the tree up here, a little wren. We've just heard a water rail as well over in the reeds, but the chances of seeing that are very, very slim. So I'm going to head just along the edge of the nature reserve now, and then over to the River Stour. We just arrived at the River Stour. What a lovely scene it is. I can hear the water cascading just over there. There's a weir just behind these trees, and there's a bit of wildlife about. I can see a couple of mallards down on the water, and that's the path that I took. You can see a couple of paths here. It's the one in the middle, and I'm going to head along a footpath over that way towards that plume of smoke shortly. But actually I'm going to stop at the pub, which is called the Henny Swan, and it is just, again, behind these trees and houses. So just 2 minutes along the road. It's such a lovely, lovely day. I can't resist having a little sit down by the river. just stopped and had a nice little lunch at the Henny Swan. Nice refreshing drink as well. And it's so perfectly located right by the water's edge. Little pillbox nearby, and you can hire kayaks out and paddle up and down the river and actually do boat trips from there as well. But now we're heading across the fields back over towards the road that's next to Cornard Mere. We might actually get a couple of views down to the nature reserve, so that'd be quite nice, and see what other wildlife there is about as well.